Hello, it's us again. I'm Lucy and this is my sister Sarah. And this week is around the world. So we're going to be doing little workouts from a few different countries around the world and talking about sports that are popular in those countries. So to start out with, we're going to be looking at Ireland because Sarah's an Irish dancer. So this is going to be our warm-up, and it's going to be a warm-up based on her warm-up at Irish dance class. And instead of a fun fact for this, we're just gonna have her show you a little bit of what Irish dance is. So here she goes, once I get out of the way. It's all in her legs. She has to keep her arms like super straight, and she's very flexible because of it. All right, so she's gonna run through the warm-up for you.
Okay, so we're gonna do 30 seconds of each. We're gonna start with high knees.
So you guys can put your hands here if you want to hit your hands. Just get your knees up nice and high. Get yourself moving. Good job, guys. Keep going. Whew. It's a lot of high knees.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do quick feet. So have your legs kind of far apart and just move them as fast as you can.
It's like running in a fast place, super fast. Your feet barely leave the ground. Feel it in your calves. Sarah's very good at this. She does these all the time. You kind of bend down a little bit, get a little bend in your knees as you do it.
Now we're gonna kick our butt. So I'm gonna face this way so you can see, and you're just gonna run and hit your heels to your butt in the back.
If you're a dancer, you're gonna keep your shoulders way back, as she does. Get some arms into it. Not used to keeping my arms still.
Okay. Now we're gonna do some jumping jacks. Just up, down.
So your hands can touch over your head.
You can clap.
Legs are jumping out. If you don't want to move your arms, you can just do legs or just do arms. If you need a break, it's a lot of cardio. But you can try to move them both together. Almost done.
Okay. Now you're gonna go on your right leg and have your left leg up to your butt, and you're just gonna hop like this.
If you need to hold on to something, feel free. Table, wall, anything like that. You look 15 each side. Whew, these are hard. We're not very good at jumping.
Now you can switch to your left foot and keep your right leg up.
Again, if you need to hold something, feel free.
You can lower your foot down or have it come up.
You can also jump on 2 feet if you need to. If the one foot's kind of hard, because it is hard. All right, good job, guys. We're gonna take a second break, and I'm gonna come show you the workout. Took me a little bit of room to write it, so I'll hold the first part for a second, and then there's a little bit more on the back. If you wanted to look at it for a little bit longer, you could pause. There's our last little bit on the back, and the whole thing's gonna be broken up by countries. Oh, I'm out of breath. So we'll be doing 2 exercises for each country, and we'll be doing 2 rounds of it. And in between we'll have a rest, and we'll talk a little fun fact about that country and the sport we're focusing on. Can you get your phone up? Oh, I know the fun fact for Brazil. So Brazil is a big soccer country. They held the World Cup in 2014. So we're gonna be doing soccer. I'm good.
Okay.
I remember my fun fact. Brazil's fun fact is they have won the FIFA World Cup, which is the big soccer competition for countries playing against each other in soccer, and they have won the most of anyone. They have not won the most recently, but they have won the most times. So what we're gonna be doing for Brazil is, if you have a ball and you want to use it, feel free. We do not here. Oh, Sarah might go get one. But it's gonna be called toe taps. So basically you're either gonna have a real ball here right at your feet or an imaginary ball. You're just gonna be tapping your toe on top of your real or imaginary ball. So just switch back and forth, switch, switch, and you're just trying to tap your toe on top of the ball. So here it is with the ball. The ball is here. You're just gonna tap your foot on top, switch, 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 and if it's too hard, go down, tap your foot, put both feet down, and then put one foot back. You never want to be standing on the ball because you could roll everywhere. You're just doing little taps on top. And then the other one is going to be back to our workout last time. We're going to do some lunges. So for a lunge, I'll go this way so you can see. Step one foot out. I'm going to step my right foot out. And then you're going to bend down with your back one. So your back knee is almost touching the ground and your right knee's at a right angle in the front. And then you'll come back and you'll switch to the other side. And I said 7 on my thing, but we're gonna do 6 because 7 doesn't make sense. We're gonna do 3 on each leg. 3 on your right, 3 on your left. And we'll do 2 rounds of that and then we'll take a break. So our toe taps are gonna be about 30 seconds. I'm gonna get our timer going. All right, you ready? Set, go. Remember, just tap your toe on top of the ball. You can go really fast, nice and slow. Go whatever speed you can go. It's a little like our high knees in our warm up. But remember, it's like touching a soccer ball. All right, a few more seconds. You guys are doing great. And stop. All right, so put your ball to the side. And now we're gonna do our lunges. So step forward and bend down. Sarah's losing her soccer ball. Step forward with your other leg. Nice job, that's number 2. Step forward, that's 3. Other leg, it's number 4. Remember, take a big step out and then bend down, it's number 5. And then our last one, number 6, good job. All right, so that was the first round. We're gonna do one more round of Brazil. So again, if you wanna get your soccer ball, or really any ball you have, it can also be a pillow, or just the air. You're just gonna tap your foot a few inches up in the air. You guys ready? All right, just gonna estimate. 3, 2, 1, go. Sarah's got her imaginary soccer ball going. Remember, if you need to take it slow, just tap this way. Just pretend you tap it on top of a ball. Getting used to it. All right, we're gonna do like 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, and now we're back to our lunges. We're gonna do 6 lunges. So remember, take a big step forward and then bend down. That's 1. Big step. 2. Other leg, big step. That's 3. Switch legs, bend down. That's number 4. That's 5. And that's 6. All right. Sarah's gonna get my fun fact out, but our next country, you can get some water if you need to, is France. France's sport is tennis. A lot of these countries play a ton of sports, but we just picked one to focus on. And our fun fact for France, I needed the numbers for this. So the yellow tennis balls you normally see were first used in Wimbledon in 1986. And Wimbledon's a big tennis tournament. And they used to use white balls, but people couldn't see it on the TV. So they switched to the yellow so that you could see the ball when they were playing tennis. So that's our fun fact there. If you need more of a rest, feel free to take a few minutes and pause. And if not, we're gonna move on to France's workout. So for tennis, you need some leg strength and some arm strength because you're running across the court side to side and you're hitting the ball with the tennis racket. So you need both. So we're doing push-ups, again, I know. And remember your push-ups, you're gonna be up like this if you want to. Then you go down and up. I struggle with those. You can put your knees down and feet up and go down as low as you can go and back up. Reminder, you can also just go a little bit. Just try to bend your elbows as much as you can and get as close to the ground as you can go today. So that's gonna be our push-ups. And then the other thing we're gonna do are some side shuffles. So you're just gonna be standing here. I'm gonna move this way a little bit so you can see at least. And your legs are apart, kind of bend down a little bit, and you're gonna shuffle side to side. So each time your foot comes in and your other one goes out. Comes in and goes out. You're just gonna go across and then back. and we'll just do about 30 seconds of those. If you only have like 1 foot of space, just go 1, 1, 1, just kind of jumping back and forth, or you can go across your room back and forth. All right, so we're gonna start with Francis. We're gonna start with our push-ups. So get ready in your push-ups. You're gonna be doing 5 push-ups this time. So remember, bend as much as you can in your elbows, knees on the ground or knees up, whatever works for you. Here we go. Ready, go. That's 1. That's 2. 3 for me. Remember to go at whatever pace you need to go at. You can always pause the video. And this is my last one. There we go. And now we're gonna stand up and do some side shuffles. So I guess I'll go in front, Sarah will go behind me. All right, so just remember, side to side. Go whatever speed you need to go. You can go super fast with little strides. You can do big strides, whatever you want to do. But this is just, remember, you can like hold your tennis racket. So you're trying to move across the court to get the ball, and then move across the court to get the ball on this side, and back and forth. We'll go a few more times. 1, 2, and last one, 3. All right, now we're gonna go back and do another set of push-ups. Only 2 times, only 2 sets of push-ups this time. All right, so let's get in position. Knees on the ground or up in the air, arms straight, and bend your elbows. Here we go. We're gonna do 5, whatever speed you need to go at. That's 2 for me. 3, 4, Sarah was super fast, and 5. That's all our push-ups for today. And now we're gonna do our next round of shuffles. So remember, you're going across the court to get the ball. Here we go. Make sure you bend your knees a little bit as you side shuffle. You don't want to be straight up in the air. Doing awesome, guys. All right, we'll do about 3 more across. That's 1. That's 2 for us. And 3. All right, good job. Another break. Moving on to our next country. So the next country is the United States. And I asked Charlie, my other brother, what we should do, and he loves basketball. So US sport is gonna be basketball this time. Yeah. So Sarah's gonna read you a fact.
The average height of a basketball player in the NBA is about 6 feet 7 inches tall.
So for reference, we're both around 5'8". So another foot taller than us is the average for an NBA player. They're super tall. And that means some people can be taller and some people can be shorter. So that's about average for us. All right, so with the US and basketball is a lot of jumping up to shoot, jumping up to get the rebound after the shot, just a lot of jumping. So we're doing 10 jumps. You're just gonna bend down a little bit and jump as high as you can. You're gonna bend down a little bit and jump. You can do this as fast as slow as you want. We're gonna do 10 jumps, trying to get as high as you can, like you're grabbing a rebound. You can grab the ball and pull it down if you want. And then the other thing that basketball players need, they gotta run a lot. They gotta be able to hold a squat. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna bend down and just sit. We're just gonna hold it for a little while. You can move around a little bit, pretend like you're playing some defense, but we're just gonna hold it and sit. So if you're going sideways, you're standing up, you're just gonna sit down and just hold it. Again, you can play some defense if you want, pretend you're guarding someone, but that's what that's gonna look like. All right, you guys ready? Remember, we're starting with 10 jumps, as high or as low as you can go. Here we go, and go. You can go as fast or slow as you want. I'm on 5. Whew. 8, I got 2 more. Whew, I'm not moving very fast today. And 10, there we go. All right, you guys ready for some squat holding? Remember, if you need a break, go ahead and just stand up, but try to hold it as long as you can. All right, ready? And sit back, like you're sitting in a chair, and then you can wave your arms, pretend like you're playing some defense. Sarah's got a ball to dribble, just like you're in a game, ready to play. Keep holding, got about 10 more seconds. Try to hold as long as you can. If you need to come up and go back down, that's fine. 3, 2, 1, and there you go. All right, Now for our second round of the US, we're gonna do another set of 10 jumps, and then we're gonna hold that squat again for 30 seconds. You guys ready? Here we go, 10 jumps as high as you can go. See if you can get higher than you did last time. Sarah's going really fast this time. You can go whatever speed you want, whatever height. It's 9 for me, and 10. All right, take your time to finish those up. Again, if we ever get ahead of you, feel free to pause. Or if you're too speedy, feel free to fast forward us. All right, and now we're gonna do another sit back and hold our squat. Just remember, you're gonna stand forward and then just sit back like you're sitting in a chair and just hold it. You can do a little side shuffle like we did earlier, like you're playing some defense. I can guard Sarah. Don't want to be trying to get the ball from her. Just keep holding it. We're gonna hold about 10 more seconds. Keep staying down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and stand up. All right, whew. That's the US. We only have 2 more countries to go before we stretch it out. All right, Sarah's gonna get our fun fact. So our next country is China. And again, there were a lot of sports to choose from, but we chose swimming. Swimming, since it's, I think the Olympics were supposed to happen around now. They're not happening. But they'll be happening next year, hopefully. And swimming is one of my favorite sports to watch, so we wanted to get that in here. So our fact for swimming is kind of interesting. Not about the Olympics. Here we go. Babies, when they're born, have an innate ability to swim. Like they're born with the reflex to when they hit water, they start moving their arms and kicking.
Up till 6 months.
And they have that till they're 6 months old, then it goes away. And then they have to relearn how to swim. If any of you have learned how to swim, it takes a little while. So it's kind of interesting that we used to know, and then we forget, and then we have to relearn it again. So, it's a fun fact. If you need any more break, feel free to pause, but we're gonna get started. The 2 things we're gonna do are Superman's like last week, which works your whole body. You can kind of pretend to use your arms to swim and your legs to kick. And then the other thing is gonna be flutter kicks. So we're gonna be trying to work our stomach muscles and doing some kicks like you would when you're swimming. So we're gonna show both of those moves. A Superman, I'll lay this way first to show you. See if this is any better. You're laying down with your arms next to you. They can be straight out or at an angle. Your legs are behind you. And when I said lift up, you're just gonna lift your whole body up. So try to get your legs as high as you can, your arms up here, and then you can just swim and kick for a minute, and then we'll go back to it. And they'll say lift again, and we'll hold it for a minute, or for a second or 2, and we'll go back down. So we'll do 7 of those. And then our flutter kicks, we're basically gonna flip over onto our back and lay down. You get a little bit of laying down time. And you're gonna lift your legs up just a little bit off the ground, not way up here, just a little bit off the ground here. Try to hold them. And you're just gonna kick. Like you're kicking on like a backstroke, like you're laying on your back and kicking in the water. Your hands can be above your head if you want some extra difficulty, or what I tend to do, a little more comfortable, kind of rest them under your bottom, sit on them, and then kind of lift your legs up and you can kick. And we'll do about 20-30 seconds of those. All right, so we're gonna start with our Supermans. Sarah will call her up and down. We're gonna do 7 of those. So she'll call up and down, and I'll count how many we've done. So lay it out with your hands and legs back. Here we go. Up. Remember to swim if you want.
Down.
That's number 1. Up.
Down.
2.
Up. Down.
3.
Up.
Remember to kick your legs in the back. I know you can't really see ours.
Down.
That's 4.
Up. Down.
5. 2 more.
Up. Down.
6. Last one, guys.
Up. Down.
That's 7. All right. Roll on over however you need to get to your back. You can face either direction. And we'll call your legs up, and then you're just gonna kick, and then we'll stay down when we're done. It'll be about 20 or 30 seconds. All right, so lay on your back, hands under your bottom or behind your head, and go ahead and lift your legs up and start kicking. Oh, Sarah's doing some crazy kicking. Keep going for a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, guys. That was our round 1 of China. And now we're gonna flip over onto our back, or onto our stomach, sorry, we were on our back. Sarah's coming back, and we'll do our Supermans again. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, so lay on your stomach. Sarah will call up and down, and I'll count them out. Here we go.
Up, down, up, down, up,
Don't forget to kick your legs. If you can see my feet back there a little bit.
down,
It's kind of hard.
up, down,
That was number 4. We have 3 more.
up, down,
Number 5, 2 more.
up, down, up, down.
And we're done. Nice job. All right, get on your back however you need to get there. Go ahead and sit on your hands or have them behind your head, legs straight out. All right, and lift your legs about 6 inches off the ground and start kicking.
You can go really fast.
A really
slow.
slow motion. Keep going. Keep going as long as you can. You can take a break if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. We're done with swimming and we're done with China. Whew, and I'm sweaty. All right, Sarah's gonna flip my paper over for me. All right, so Great Britain, we chose a little bit of a unique sport. Me and not Sarah, but my other 2 siblings, we all did rowing in high school. So rowing is where you're in a boat and you're facing forward like this, and you kind of scrunch your whole body up, and then you push, and you pull your oar, and in doing that, your boat moves that way. So you're facing that way, but your boat moving that way, all the way to the finish line. And it's who can pull their boat to the finish line the fastest. And what's interesting about rowing is it's a super old sport. It was actually the first, this is our fun fact, it was the first collegiate sport, so the first race or competition between any 2 college teams in the US. And it was between Harvard and Yale. And that was the first collegiate competition, which now we know there are tons in football, basketball, everything. They compete in everything, so kind of cool. Oh, Sarah's gonna show you a picture of a boat. So this is with 1 person. So you can row with 1 person in a boat. Uh-oh, our picture went away. You can row with just 1 guy, like this guy. You can row with 2, 4, and it gets all the way up to 8 people in 1 boat. They have to move at the exact same time. So it's a big teamwork sport. It's kind of cool. So for rowing, you gotta have strong arms, you gotta have strong legs, strong everything, really. It works your whole body, kind of like swimming does. So the ones we're gonna do are called squat jumps. Kind of what they sound like. You're gonna squat and jump in the air as high as you can go. Squat and jump. And I said 6, but I think we're just gonna do 3 actually. So we'll do 3 squat jumps, and then we're gonna do 3 burpees. Burpees are not my favorite. So you're gonna jump in the air, Sarah's showing you, go down and kick your legs back, go down to the ground, come up, and jump in the air. So really you're just going up in the air, down to the ground, and back up in the air. So I'll show you from this side really quick. Jump up in the air, get down to the ground, come back up, and jump up again. Try your best on those. They're super hard, but they're a whole body workout, and they'll get you out of breath. All right, so we're gonna do 3 squat jumps and then 3 burpees. Here we go. Ready, go. Squat down and jump in the air. That's 2 for me. Squat down, jump. All right, and now we'll do a burpee. So jump in the air, get down to the ground, come back up, and jump back in the air. Back down, jump in the air. That's number 2 for me. And that's number 3. All right, take a quick breather. Whew, and then we're gonna do that one more time. It's our last set, don't worry. And then we're just gonna do some stretching. All right, so your squat jumps, sit back, like you're squatting, and then jump in the air. That's 2, and 3, And now we're gonna move into our burpees. Jump and down to the ground. Whew. Guys are doing awesome with these. Keep it up. All right. Whew. Good work. All right. So that's it for our workout. We're gonna do stretching for a minute. Really quickly, our weekly challenge this week is gonna be to work on our flexibility because I'm not very flexible. And I need to start working on it. So it's gonna be how close can you get to your toes? So maybe at the beginning of the week, you start like your shins. And then by the end of the week, maybe you get a little bit closer. And your goal is to try to get to your toes. If you're already at your toes like Sarah, maybe your goal is to go hands on the ground like she can do. I'm nowhere close. So every day, just try to work on touching your toes and doing some other stretches we gave you so that you're nice and flexible and don't hurt your muscles. All right, so we're each gonna do about 3 stretches each. We'll give them, and then we'll be all set. That'll be our cool down. So our loosely based country for our cool down is Russia, because they're good at gymnastics. They do pretty well in the Olympics at gymnastics, and gymnastics has a lot of stretching. They're super flexible. So it's also a lot of other things, but we're gonna use it for our stretching. So I'm gonna start with butterfly. You kind of flap your legs like wings, kind of push them into the ground a little bit. And then you can try to get your nose down to your toes. I cannot get very close, but you'll feel it in what's called like your hip flexors, and they're right up here. Sometimes they get super tight if you sit around a lot. Try to loosen them up. All right, and now Sarah's gonna give us a stretch.
You can straddle your legs, so stick your legs as far out as you want. You can go kind of short together or farther apart. And you're just gonna walk your hands out through the center and lean down.
Whew.
Try and rest your head on the ground.
I'm not very close to that at all.
Stretch out. And then you can walk your hands over to your right leg, lean over that leg. And you can walk your hands all the way over to your left leg, lean over that leg. There you go.
All right, our next stretch is gonna be an arm stretch. So take your right arm, or your left arm, whichever one's easier, pull it across your body, and then grab your elbow and pull it close to you. So kind of feel it up in your shoulder, by your chest, and just pull your arm as close as you can to yourself, like a little hug. All right, now shake your arms out a bit, and then take your other arm, whichever one you didn't, push it across your body, grab your elbow, and pull it nice and close into you, and stretch again for another minute. All right, and we'll shake it out. Now it's Sarah.
Yeah. So you're gonna take one leg and put it up against your thigh. It can be farther out, closer to your knee, or close into you. So then you can reach over your leg like this. You can open your body up like that. You can lean over.
So one leg's nice and straight out and you're trying to touch it, and the other foot's up here by your knee. So it's kind of bent in.
And then you can do the other leg. So you just lift, switch.
So your other leg's out straight now that you're gonna try to touch, and the other one, your other foot is kind of touching your knee. Feel it, this is gonna help you with your toe touching. So if you don't wanna do touching your toes, you can try just doing this. If you wanna sit down and do it, this is kind of nice. All right, got one more stretch from me and one more from Sarah. So I'm gonna do a down dog. So we've done these a few times. You can kind of start in your push-up position. And then all you're gonna do is lift your bottom up in the air and kind of lean back into your calves. Scoot forward a bit so you can see my legs back here where my feet are. You can move one foot down, and then it'll stretch this part out, a little bit of your hamstring. Again, all that's really helpful for touching your toes, and then you can switch and just kind of walk them out for a minute. And then once you feel like they're nice and stretched, you can try to push both down as low as you can go. See if your heels are a little bit closer to the ground than when you started. But keep your elbows nice and straight. You feel this a lot in your legs. Try not to put all the weight in the front. All right, now I'm gonna pass it over to Sarah for her last stretch.
Do a bit of a back stretch. Just put your feet like you were in butterfly. Take your left hand, go to your right knee, put your hand behind you, and then you can just twist.
You can look over your shoulder, look at whatever's behind you.
And then you can go to the other side.
So your right hand's on your left knee, or the other way around, and you're just twisting around, looking
Sometimes
behind you.
my back cracks because I have a really tight back. Just feels nice.
All right, thanks for joining us this week for Around the World, and we hope you have fun with the rest of the camp activities. Come turn my video off now.
Bye.